Today I'm going to share two of the most disturbing YouTube videos that I've ever stumbled across. These videos have slid under the radar of YouTube's censorship, and both of them have been shrouded in mystery since they were originally uploaded. The first video I want to showcase doesn't have much background information to it, which is why I'm showing it first. That being said, it is definitely the more disturbing video out of the two. This video was uploaded to the YouTube channel DJ Def Joey, and is about 4 minutes and 30 seconds long. The beginning of the video is DJ Joey using sign language to explain how his grandmother's burial site has been abandoned. That is why he decided to move his great-grandmother's coffin to his own backyard. This alone seems weird but innocent enough. That is until he begins asking the audience to keep it quiet, and you realize that he's hiding her casket and didn't have permission to move it. He also never explains how he got her casket from the abandoned cemetery, leaving one to believe that he dug it up himself. As the video continues, he makes the shocking decision of opening the casket and showing her to his audience, while making quiet whimpering noises behind the camera. But it's not until the moments after this where it becomes truly hard to watch. Once he's opened the coffin and propped his camera up to the side, he proceeds to give his great-grandmother several kisses, and then ends the video by asking his audience to think positively about the situation, which is admittedly very hard to do. Before sharing this second clip, which is only a minute long, I need to give you the proper context. So we're going to take a few minutes to go back in time to a stormy night on February 9th of 2004. On this night, a young woman named Mara Murray would disappear from a crash site on the side of Route 112. Investigators worked for days to put together a timeline of her entire day before the incident occurred, but this only added more questions to this 20-year-old cold case. On the morning of her disappearance, she used her personal computer to search for directions to Burlington, Vermont, but none of her friends or family could figure out why she would have been going there. Later that day, she made a call to a condominium in Bartlett, New Hampshire that her family had stayed at before, to ask about renting a condo. According to the owners, they didn't rent her a condo that day. She then made one more call to a hotel in Vermont that she ended up not booking a room at. Confused about why she would be heading to one of these three places, investigators began reviewing her phone records and emails. They discovered that her and her boyfriend had been fighting, but on this day, Murrah had sent him many messages indicating that they were now fine. In fact, her final call of the day was to him, and she left a voicemail where she promised she wasn't upset and would talk to him soon. This is when things start to get very weird. According to her professor, she sent an email that morning, stating that there had been a death in her family, so she would be leaving town for a few days. Her family states that there was no death in the family at this time. At 3:30 p.m., she was seen leaving campus, and 10 minutes later she withdrew $280 from an ATM. She then purchased about $40 worth of alcohol at a nearby store. Security footage proved that she was alone during this time. Records showed that she never shared where she was going with anyone, and that she probably hadn't even picked an actual destination yet. At 7:30, a Woodsville resident heard a loud thump outside of her home, and saw Mura's car stuck in a snowbank on the side of Route 112. She then called the police to report the incident. Before officers arrived, a man drove by and noticed Mura pacing around her car and offered to call 911, but she begged him not to and stated that AAA was already on the way. When the police arrived, they found an empty vehicle full of empty bottles of alcohol. All of her personal items as well as her were missing from the scene. Since this event, her credit cards and cell phone haven't been used, and she has been considered missing. At first, the police believed that she wanted to disappear, and used her secret travel plans as their reasoning. But as time passed, it became more and more clear that she hadn't ran away. I apologize if that background was a bit long-winded, but this brings us to the video that I'm here to showcase today. This video was originally uploaded on February 9th, 2012, the same date that Mura went missing. The channel who uploaded it was called Mr. 112 Dirtbag, and Route 112 is the road that Mura went missing on. The video was titled Happy Anniversary. It is beyond obvious that this video was a reference to this tragic incident, but no one is sure if the video is a bad joke or a confession. To my knowledge, the man in the video has never been identified. Whether this account was just a sick and twisted joke or something much more sinister isn't known, but the truth may be revealed soon. In 2022, the FBI issued a national alert in her case and created a violent criminal apprehension profile, allowing multiple law enforcement agencies to share information in cases similar to this one. In July of 2022, local authorities reopened the case. So while it is very unlikely, this decades-long cold case may finally be closed in the next few years. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more, be sure to subscribe. If you have any cases or creepy videos you'd like me to dive into, please let me know about them in the comments below. And as always, thanks for watching, and stay safe.